Okay, so now we're taking the information from your foldable, or from this sheet, and going to mark our triangle. So we're looking for either three sides that are the same, a side, an angle, and a side with them all touching each other, or angle, side, angle with the side in between the two angles, angle, angle, side with two angles and the side over here instead of in between. So look at the difference here. It's in between those two angles. Here it's off to the side, and that's the difference between these two. And then if it is a right triangle, we have hypotenuse laid that we can use to prove them. So on your worksheet here, the first thing we're going to do is label with either side or angle. So I look at the marks they give me. These two are the same, so I'm going to put an S there. These two marks are the same, so I put an S there. There are no angle markings on this one like there are down here, but I do have vertical angles in the middle. And so I mark them vertical, which means I put my angle there. And then I see what I've written. I have side, angle, side, side, angle, side on both of them. So my answer is they're congruent by side, angle, side. And all my options are listed up here. The next one, do the same thing. This is a side. This is a side. I have my congruent vertical angles in the middle here. And I have another side. So this time I look. Here I have SSA. On this side I have ASS. That makes a bad word we don't use. That's not one of our options. For us, if we have two sides in an angle, the angle has to be sandwiched in between. Here it's not. But I have a right angle. So therefore I can check, do I have hypotenuse, the one across from the right angle, and a leg? On this side, do I have my hypotenuse and a leg? And the answer is yes, so I have hypotenuse and leg. My third one, I again start. I have a side there, side there. I have the angles. Okay. And then I look, do I have reflexive or vertical is what I'm always looking for. And I have this reflexive line. This line's exactly the same in both of them. It shares both triangles, so that's another side. And so here I have side, I have angle in side, then the angle, then another side. And this triangle I have side, angle, another side. For both of them, so that is my answer. Now we come down to number 5, and here I have sides marked congruent again. I have angles marked congruent. They do not look congruent to me, but they're marked congruent. And I have that reflexive side. So here I have side, angle, side on this one. But on this side, I have side, side, angle. So because they don't match, because this side is marked and not this one here, they are not congruent. Okay, so now you're going to finish up the rest of this page here and see what you have that either one of these options are not congruent. Same thing for the top of the second page. And down right here, we're writing that congruent statement. So that is going off of the example on that page, first page of your notes here of congruent statement where we just line up congruent angles. C and A were both marked with a one line there, and so therefore we put C and A first. B and U are marked with 2 marks, so I put B and U next, and then B and A are marked in the last ones. So that's all you're doing here, is you're looking at your marks. So here, the one mark is G on this side. On this side, one mark is H. So I'm going to say triangle G, triangle H is my first ones that mark. And then I come see on this side of the triangle, there's 2 marks on G, and so at following H is going to come G. On this side of the triangle, the H has 2 marks. So on this side I go from G to H. And then G, H, Y has 3 marks. H, G, F has 3 marks. So I'm just carefully lining up on each triangle one at a time. What's my 1, 2, 3? On this triangle, what's my 1, 2, 3? And writing my congruent statement so that everything matches. So now you go ahead and do these last 3.